Now what I'm going to do is show you all the process of transferring your old hard drive stuff to you know, the new Xbox 360S. I'm going to take this bad boy over. It's really light. I've got it with one hand. I'm not struggling with it. Of course I am a strong dude, but that's neither here nor there. But you can set this baby up likewise, or you can of course plop it down like that. You know, I more than likely will leave mine just like this. For those of you who want to know what it looks like, you've got vents on top. You've seen all this stuff before, and that pretty little silver on and off button. Of course, this Xbox 360 just has a slide button, you know, the touch sensitive button, so you're not going to actually have a button on there to eject your disc. So that is pretty cool. And I will show you one thing real quickly that I'm sure you've seen. Let me take it back here towards the light. And we'll show you the difference between the new hard drives and the old hard drives. This is the new one. See, it's got that 250 thing right there. And I'll tell my little brother to go and get the bigger hard drive. Go get my hard drive. If you pull this thing out, this is what they looks like, and that is what the big one looks like. You see this? Little bitty, big, little bitty, big. Okay, anyway. So that's the little small 250 gig hard drive, and no, you will not be able to use your own hard drive. So those of you who out there who thought I'm just gonna, well, I'm sure you can mod it and stuff, but that should be firm in there. We'll put the clamp back on there, and there we go. And so now what I'll do is I'll walk you through how to transfer your data onto the new Xbox 360. So this is a temporary hook. I'm not going to have my system all ghetto looking like this, but this is just something really quick to show you guys the transfer process. I've hooked it up. This is a new brick, the power brick. It's not very big. It's a lot smaller than the other one. And it's all hooked up, and like I was saying earlier, they've got the touch sensitive button, so you can actually just, and then it'll bam.
How you do that, Daddy?
It'll come on. You just touch the thing like that, and this bad boy will boot up. I've also got the controller here.
Do you like this?
No, you just touch it like this. So you just touch. Isn't that cool? So of course you can see this whole thing. I'll go through the setup process really quickly, but right now I'll need to sync my controller, and wow, it's already, I didn't have to go through the sync button. For those of you who want to know where the sync button is, it's this thing right down there. So that is where the sync button is, okay? And one thing to note is you will not be getting any more red rings of death. You'll actually just get the red dot of death right there. So it'll come on if you have an internal error. But let me just go and go through the process. One of the things about the new Xbox 360S is it has this built-in Wi-Fi. So as you can see, it's already detected wireless, which is, it's calling an Xbox 360 wireless network adapter. And I'll go ahead and configure that real quick. And I'll scan for networks, and it should have my little network that's coming up, which is I guess pretty cool. You don't have to waste your time with testing my network, and this is pretty cool. I mean, one thing I will say about this D-pad is this thing, it's a lot better than the current D-pads. I just inputted my web key, and man, it was nice. It was very nice. So I'll wait until it tests Xbox Live, and then we'll go ahead and get you started on transferring your data, because obviously this is a confusing process for someone. You know what? I do not want to do that, and the reason why I'm doing this setup thing is because it works. It works better when you do your setup, and then you can do, we'll just call this test real quick. But it helps to do your setup before you start transferring your data. That's what I'm being told, so we'll just go with that. This thing is super quiet. I don't know if you can hear it. Well, it doesn't have a game in it, so yeah, we'll just choose some random gamer tag, some random avatar. I'm definitely not going to do this. We're good. We'll save and exit. And that should bring me to the dashboard. Setup is complete. It's important that you do the setup before you try and transfer your hard drive data if you're going from an old hard drive to the new hard drive. So At this point, what we'll do is the Xbox 360S, the good thing about this as well is that it has the software built into it that you need to transfer your data, so you don't actually have to go out and get a disc from Xbox support. All you need is the fancy little cable. And if you've seen my other video, you also know the use of this cable. So we'll go ahead and get this stuff all situated. Here is my old hard drive from my other Xbox. It's a 120 gig. I'll go ahead and connect this here. And once that is connected, because this Xbox 360S has the software built into it, all you would have to do at that point is find a USB port and insert it. So we'll go with this one down at the bottom. Where are you? There you are. And it should automatically recognize the software, and we'll see if it does that. Okay, and finally it recognizes the transfer cable. Yes, transfer from the console. What do we want to do? We want to transfer to the console, right? Bam! And let's see. This is very cool. You can actually select the type of things that you want to transfer to the new hard drive. You can transfer your games, your gamer profile, your demos, videos, and stuff of that nature. So that's pretty cool. First, we'll do. I guess we'll do the games first, since that seems to be the biggest brick of. You know, one thing to note: this Xbox 360S is, I know it's a 250 gig hard drive, but the space available is only 228. So Microsoft ate up 22 gigs already. So you actually won't get the full 250. But of course, everybody knows that. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Everything is selected. Wait a minute. Well, there you go. Hello, it says start. So let's just start. See how fast this thing goes. I do want to say that if you have full games installed on your Xbox 360, your old hard drive, it will not transfer those games. You'll have to reinstall any games that you previously had installed to get this thing done. I'll go ahead and hit A to continue. And as you can see now, I only have 207 gigs. Let me just see if my profile's on here, because it better be. We're going to get rid of that guy here pretty soon. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to sign out. And yeah, my profile's on there, baby. The difference is between the two consoles, you've got the you know, normal Xbox 360 Elite and the brand new Xbox 360S. That's definitely smaller. See that? Yep, it's nice. That's cool. That's the way they look. I guess I could lay it down so that you can see a better representation of what exactly. Let's just see. Put it right there. Of course, it's 51 marketing approved, obviously. And there. It's definitely smaller, like I say, and I hope you enjoyed this little here video.